The gas is full. I'm now ready to hit the road. What's up guys? Today I have 3 missions. First, I am going to Tsuruga Castle. It's in Aizuwakamatsu city and it's a historically valuable building and it's beautiful. The second mission is to go to Kitakata city, which is next to Aizu city, and I have ramen noodle soup there. The city is very famous for that. The third mission is to find out the fuel economy for the CVO Softail Deluxe. I am doing mainly the suburban riding, so I should be getting the realistic numbers. Alright, let's go! Okay, so now the gas is full. I'm now ready to hit the road. So, from Tokyo metropolitan area, I am taking the National Route 4 to north. It's almost like an expressway, but there still are traffic lights and the speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour, so I think it's perfect for the suburban riding fuel economy test. From the Nasu-Shiobara area, which is at the northern tip of Tochigi Prefecture, I take the road between mountains. Aizuwakamatsu city is by the Inawashiroko Lake, which is the 4th largest lake in Japan. Finally, Tsuruga Castle is at the heart of Aizuwakamatsu city. Alright, it turned out to be a beautiful day. I am almost there to the castle. I am going to park my bike here in the parking lot. I'm going to park under the tree. There you go. Okay, so here's the entrance to the castle. I'm gonna have to walk down that way. Wow, look how deep the moat is. So near the entrance, there are ramparts to keep out the intruders. They're pretty high too, look at that. Looks like these are cherry blossom trees too. I think it's gonna be beautiful in spring. And behind them, there's a bridge. I see the red bridge over there. There's another moat here. And then behind that, behind the bridge, there are ramparts. They are huge. I wonder, they're like maybe 10, 50 meters high, you know, behind the bridge. Let's go down there. The bridge, by the way, it's very beautiful too. Yeah. God, it's very hard for me to tell you the scale of this big wall. Oh, look, fish. Look at that. Huge. Took long to get here, but I think behind this wall there is a castle. Wow. Beautiful. Wow, it's huge. Wow. I had to walk away from the castle to get a better picture. It's too big. Well, those guys are doing their job to take care of the lawn, so hope you can still hear my voice. Well, this castle, I am not a history expert, but based on my little research, the Tsuruga Castle was built in 14th century, around 1384. The castle looks really new, right? It looks very, very new. But that's because it's been rebuilt. It is said that it was heavily damaged during the Boshin War, around like 1874. Yeah, there's like a little picture here. Before it's been rebuilt, they actually did a very nice job replicating the castle, don't you think? Yeah, that looks really good. They say that the reconstruction started around 1960s, and then it's just finished just like 15 years ago, so they had been doing this for a long time actually. The Boshin War, by the way, was the very last civil war in Japan. It was a war between the shogunate government and the new democratic government, and ever since we do not have a war, so Let's go closer. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get a ticket and go in. Yeah. Got a ticket. It's a beautiful ticket. I'm gonna keep that. Let's go in. Look how high it is. I mean, back then, the castle structure was only built using the woods. Isn't that amazing? In Japan, buildings back then were often constructed only using natural materials. It's amazing to know how carpenters back then were able to build something this big using just woods. They chiseled woods into puzzle pieces and they constructed buildings without using metals or using the least amount of metals. The panoramic view at the top floor allows lookouts to find approaching forces easily. In the museum floors, I was able to take pictures and videos for the most part, but I am not going to publicize them here. It's totally worth it to come see them with your own eyes. As I zoom in, there's a statue there. I think I'm gonna go there today. So I just came out the castle and I was able to take pictures and videos, so that was good. Except for one area with swords and weapons. One of the samurais who was in this castle was Masamune Date, who is known famous as the one eye, like a missing eye Masamune. And then there's this one area with the swords, and then I was thinking, you know, when I was playing this game series, Final Fantasy, there's this sword called Masamune. Are they the same? And then I was like doing my research, and then I was wrong. The sword Masamune was named after the swordsmith from like 14th century, and Masamune, the samurai, he is actually from the 70th century, so they are completely different. The mission 1 is completed. Now the mission 2, the ramen noodle soup. Let's go. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was good. That was good. Really good. The soup was not too thick, not too salty. It was just perfect. It was very good. Apparently, I was the very last person for the lunchtime. I mean, I went in like 12:30, but the soup was like already sold out. I was the very last person. So lucky. Got really lucky about that. Okay, so the third mission, I am going to see the fuel economy for this bike, but I would like to go see that big statue that I saw from the top of the castle. I think it's a statue of the goddess. I'm gonna go there before, going to the gas station. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm now on the way to the goddess statue. The goddess statue is straight ahead. It's looking pretty big. This was not on my mission, but let's go in. This is a little version, and then there is the big one there. It's huge. They say it's 57 meters high. How tall is that in feet? Like 180 or so? That's big, right? Yeah, let's go closer. So the statue is 57 meters high. That's 187 feet. for a good comparison, Statue of Liberty is around 93 meters high. That's a little over 300 feet high. Now, that means Statue of Liberty is actually taller than her. However, Statue of Liberty, she is on the pedestal, and then the figure itself, the statue itself, is actually 47 meters high, like a little over 150 feet. So this is 57, Statue of Liberty is 47. And then Statue of Liberty, of course, she's raising her arm too. So this statue, this statue of goddess is actually quite a bit taller, if you're just talking about the figure itself, quite a bit taller than the Statue of Liberty. It's pretty amazing, yeah? Yeah, let's go closer. I think I can go in, so. There's like a little window at the shoulder there. I think I can go inside of this statue of goddess, and I can look at the view from that little window. Let's go up there. Let's go in. Donation. Go up the stairs. It's gonna be a long way. It's like Buddha, 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 countless amount of Buddhas. I guess it's all the way to the top. Wow. I thought I came up pretty high, but I'm still right there in the middle. Just around the halfway. Yeah, let's keep going. Once again, Buddha, 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 Buddha. Oh, here's a little window. Yeah, already it's very high, but just past the halfway, so yeah. Okay. Buddha, 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 Buddha. Here we go. I am at the top. I thought there would be a big window, but there isn't. There's only just a little window like that. I can tell how high I am. Let's go to the other. There's another window here too. Damn. There's a bear alert. Let's see what what kind of fuel economy I'm getting. Okay, so before filling it up, let's just double check the trip meter. Lower range 452.8 kilometers. That's a long range. I think I did a very good job. In fact, I was not expecting this to be happening. So, well, let's see what kind of fuel economy I'm getting. Alright, I think it's pretty full. Let's see. Pretty full, right? You see that? And I got 17.38 liters. So let's see what kind of fuel economy I'm getting. Okay, so it was 452.8 kilometers. And the gas I filled was 17.38 liters. So let's see. 452.8 divided by 17.38. 26.05. Wow, 26 kilometers per liter. That's really good. I was going for an average, but I just did it so much better. 26 kilometers per liter. That's really good. I mean, I was shooting for an average, but because I was going for suburban riding. But as I go away from the Tokyo metropolitan area, I'm going for more like a countryside road, and then as a result, I got such a good fuel mileage. I was going for something like 50 or 60 kilometers per hour, that kind of speed, something like 40 miles per hour. So probably less, 30 to 40 miles per hour, but which is not bad, which is like average riding. But when I hit the road and as I go away from the Tokyo area, there is not very many traffic lights. So anyway, if you can get 26 kilometers per liter on your Harley, you did very well. One more thing I have to mention. I got this low range around 410 kilometers, but I ended up going for like 452. So I went like 42 kilometers after the low range, the little sign appears. So I guess it depends on the bike, but you can actually go quite far after getting that low range. You don't want to risk it, I did, but you don't want to risk it. But that's what you're getting after low range. So anyway, all my missions are completed, so I am on my way home. Thanks for watching and see you again soon.